Hey guys, it's MERSEYSIDE and welcome back to episode 9 of my Liverpool career mode. Now in today's episode we've got plenty of matches to get through. The first game is against Copenhagen. That's obviously a group stage match for us to play there against Copenhagen. So looking forward to that game. We are already qualified, but obviously this game does determine who finishes first and who finishes second, which then determines who you get in the next round. Then just 4 days later, a game against Everton. After that we've got a game against West Brom, then there's Bournemouth. So these fixtures are coming really quick. In fact, on average, I think it's every 3 days we have now for the next 4 weeks or so. So it's ridiculous amount of games to play, 8 matches in total to play in just the space of a few weeks. So looking forward to that challenge. We will certainly try and get through as many matches as possible. I'm not so sure we'll be playing West Brom necessarily, but we'll wait and see when we get there basically. And it also depends on what team we have available to select as well. So we'll wait and see when we get there. Before we get into today's episode though, if we could try and hit 100 likes then I'd really appreciate it. Also please go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already as well, and that'd be absolutely fantastic too. Also if you have already subscribed, and even if you haven't, please go ahead and hit that bell button as well next to it, because at the moment YouTube for some reason aren't showing everyone the channels that you've subscribed to. So if you've subscribed to the channel, you might not necessarily see when a new video goes out, which isn't very helpful. So to be able to see when a new video goes out, you've got to click the bell button now, and then you'll get notified obviously when a new video gets uploaded. So that's probably the best way to find out when the videos get uploaded as well. Hopefully that's more reliable than the sub box, which seems to be a mess at the moment. So if you could go ahead and do that, let me know in the comment section below if you have done that as well, and I'd appreciate you clicking the bell button. Well, let's crack on with this game now against Copenhagen. This is the team I'm going to go with. Anderson starts in goal, got Alexander-Arnold, Gomez, De Ligt and Robertson in defence. In front of that, I've got Chan, Cook and Lallana in midfield, with Shaqiri, Firmino and Sessegnon as our front three. It's obviously a changed team. We know that we're already qualified into the next round, but we do still have to put a few decent players in there to make sure we do finish top. And so I'm having to balance the team between this match and obviously the big Merseyside derby against Everton in just 4 days' time. So let's crack on with this game. Let's see how we get on, try and get ourselves a victory to finish top of the group. Okay, then here we go for this game at Anfield against Copenhagen. Let's find out how we get on, try and get ourselves a good victory. Obviously it's a changed team, but still a good enough team, I believe, to go and win this match. We should be winning the game, but let's wait and see exactly how we get on, try and get ourselves a victory, but also a good performance as well from the team, I think is important. Also, let me know your thoughts on the game against Man City and Liverpool. Haven't actually seen the game yet because it's the day that I'm recording this, so it hasn't actually happened, but let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Let me know what you think of the game and the result. Well played, Lallana wins it back, still going. Now onto Firmino, he's going to try and turn and shoot if he can, off the bar, and unfortunately doesn't quite dip in time. So close though to going in. Goalkeeper was beaten. Unfortunately though, Firmino was beaten by the bar. Got to be cleared away. What a save from Alisson. That's a free kick that shouldn't have happened though. The referee keeps blowing up for things that aren't fouls, and it's very frustrating in the opening stages of this game. It's continued for the whole of the first half as well as we approach the half-time break now. Got a corner to defend here. Still remains 0-0. Got to try and clear this one away if we can, and we do well. Chan running forward. Looking to try and pick out Firmino if he can now. It's a really good pass into Firmino. He's 1-1 with the goalkeeper. Oh, it's right at him. It's a rubbish shot. That's supposed to be a low-driven strike, and it just didn't work out at all. Terrible. Obviously, it should be 1-0 up. That's absolutely dreadful. Yeah, that's disappointing as that. And ends what was a fairly disappointing first half as well. We created chances. We got into their box a lot of the time. We got around the edge of the box and everything as well, but just couldn't really seem to get a clear enough strike on goal. I mean, that was a great chance for Firmino. I tried to go low-driven. I don't even know if it was a low-driven shot in the end. It was just a rubbish shot. That's all I know. And still remains 0-0, unfortunately. That's good play. That's more like it. We've played our way out of a bad situation there. Sessegnon running through. Has to be a good option across the box, though, if we can find it. Shaqiri shoots and scores. There we go. 1-0. We've taken the lead, finally. With 30 minutes left of this game, Shaqiri gets in at the back post and scores on his weaker side. I was worried for a second the goalkeeper was going to come over and save it, but luckily for us he doesn't. I was supposed to find Firmino anyway, to be honest. I wasn't even supposed to go to Shaqiri, but he scores it anyway. It's the most important thing. It's 1-0, and we've finally taken the lead. Really good play, actually. We got ourselves out of a tricky position on the pitch where we were surrounded by a number of different players. Quick passing, a few 1-2s in there as well. We got ourselves out of it, and Sessegnon sets up Shaqiri to put us 1-0 up. Shaqiri now going to try and pick out Sessegnon. What a pass that was as well. Unable to bring it down for now, but still going to get there. Going to now try and get a cross in, hopefully, as well, if he fakes shots. And puts the delivery in here for Adam Lallana, who can't quite get there. Alexander-Arnold following up and he's going to shoot. Oh, what a finish. It's 2-0. The right-back's done it. What a strike, guys, from the youngster. Alexander-Arnold smashes it in. And, I mean, I really shouldn't have had a shot from that position, to be honest. I was expecting it to just be wasted or go wide. even get blocked, but it doesn't happen. It goes right the way through everyone and scores. Just 3 minutes after the first goal, we've doubled our lead. Session with the original cross, headed away well, but to Alexander-Arnold, who was completely unmarked, obviously, in that position, and smashes it home past the goalkeeper. What a finish from the youngster. I was not expecting that sort of strike from him. What a goal that is. 2-0, and we've doubled our lead just a few moments later. Really impressed by that. Now got ourselves in a good position. There'll be some sort of fight back, though, by the looks of it. Got to try and defend this one properly. Moments after we score, they go to the other end of the pitch and nearly do the same themselves. 25 minutes to go, we're going to make some changes now. All 3 changes, Milner, Woodburn and Ings coming on, Chan, Lallana and Firmino coming off. So taking off 3 players that could be starting players, bringing on 3 players that aren't going to be starting players. So it's just to try and sort of rest the guys that are likely to be playing in the near future, give an opportunity to the guys that are likely not to be playing as much. So we'll see exactly how we get on. Woodburn, obviously, I'm trying to integrate into the team whenever I can, and so he gets a bit of game time to end this match. Let's try and clear this one away, and we just about saved it. Danny Ings going to switch over to Shaqiri. Great pass actually there from Ings. Shaqiri needs to try and do something with it though. He's not got much to work with. Tries to go across and wow, could have been an own goal by the goalkeeper there. Shaqiri had absolutely nothing else that he could have done. I wanted the cutback to be a little bit further back to the edge of the box, but in the end he nearly forced an error from the keeper. Ings again looking to try and switch this one to Shaqiri. He's done a great job of that. Shaqiri brings it down. He's looking dangerous towards the end of this game. Can he find a pass across to Sessegnon? He can. Sessegnon shoots and scores. 3-0. What a counter-attack that is. This time it's the other way around and it's Sessegnon who's going to get the goal. Shaqiri assisting. 15 minutes to go. 3-0. We're starting to really open them up and score our chances now. Much better second half from us. This is what we should have been doing in the first half. We didn't quite manage to do it and we weren't able to do it because they weren't throwing as many players forward with it being still at 0-0. But when we got the first goal, the floodgates have started to open and 15 minutes to go. There's still an opportunity to get a couple more. I should also mention the big part that Danny Ings played in that attack. He obviously played the ball to Shaqiri originally. He's looked pretty good in the link-up play since coming on. And let's see whether we can try and get him a goal now as well as we come forward. Lewis Cook looking to try and find Danny Ings, but gets intercepted. Ings again over to Shaqiri. What a pass that is. Shaqiri looking back across is intercepted. Ings on the volley maybe. Brings it down and shoots. Trying to hit it on the volley. Didn't quite work, but he got a shot away anyway. It was saved by the keeper. And so close to a 4th one once again. Ings going to turn and shoot. Maybe could have kept running. Didn't quite see the space that was going to open up there until it did. And that was a close one. But like I say, could have done much more with that chance. Still remains 3-0. That's it. The game finishes 3-0. Really good result at the end. Kept a clean sheet as well. Very impressed by that. And we took a lot of our chances. Obviously, we had a couple that we should have taken, as ever. But still did enough to get ourselves a very convincing win in the end. And deservedly we will go through as top of our group as well on 16 points, I think. So, had a pretty good group stage. Hopefully that can continue further on into the competition. And as you can see by the stats, it's actually quite level. We're just more clinical with our chances, which is strange to say because Firmino did miss a really good one in the first half. But other than that, we were just very clinical. And yeah, very impressed overall with that performance in-game in the second half, especially after we scored. The final 30 minutes of that game was incredible for us. We go through, we get £18.5 million, and that's money that I don't think we get to see, but it's good to get it anyway. And as you can see, currently 2 points off the top, and if we were to beat Everton, then there's a slight chance if Spurs were to drop points, we could actually go first with a victory here. So we'll wait to see what happens anyway. Big game against Everton in the Merseyside derby. We have to change around the team. Hopefully we've got everyone at full energy. Okay, this is the team going to go with for the game against Everton in the Merseyside derby. Alisson starting goal, of course. Right back, Alexander-Arnold gets in there. Brilliant performance in the last game. I think he's going to be probably our starter over Klein at this rate. Van Dijk comes into the team alongside Matip. Certainly at left back, we've got Chan, Wijnaldum and Henderson in midfield with Mane, Firmino and Salah as our front 3. A very strong team that we have out. We've also got a strong bench as well. Woodburn gets on there after a good performance off the bench in the last match. Sessegnon is also on there, as is Danny Ings, amongst others. Look forward to this game against Everton. We are actually playing on a Sunday, so that means the other teams have actually already played, which puts a little bit more pressure on us, because otherwise we do just sort of sit in 3rd place. As you can see there, Man City have overtaken us. They've played an extra game, as have Spurs. If we win this match, we go 1 point in front of them, still 2 points behind Spurs. So we'll see how we get on against Everton. I think they're about 9th at the moment, so somewhere below us, obviously. And yeah, let's crack on with this game, see how we get on. Big Merseyside derby. Can we win it? Okay, here we go for this game against Everton. Let's see how we get on at Anfield for this match. Looking forward to the game. Also, we've got to try and win it against our big rivals. We've got to make sure that we win this derby because it's obviously a big game in the fixture list. Hopefully we can do that and hopefully put in a good performance once again as well. Firmino looks to try and play that pass into Salah. Hopefully he's kept on side. Not so sure he has. Goes for a cross into the middle, cleared away. He must have done though because still playing on. But yeah, it's not been a great start for either team, to be honest. Both of us losing the ball pretty easily. Not playing fantastic passing football just yet, but there's still plenty of time to go. Firmino looking to turn and shoot and should do better there, really. Great pass there to Chan. He's running forward. A chance if he can play it through to Wijnaldum, who shoots and scores 1-0. Great start to the game. We've opened up the scoring through Wijnaldum. We're taking the lead. Great bit of play once again. We're passing around the back a little bit there, just to open up some spaces. Took our time. Chan runs through, plays the pass to Wijnaldum, is totally free. Smashes it home, 1-0. Deserved goal as well. Been the better team here in this match so far. And it's a good strike from Wijnaldum. Great bit of play, winning the match. Got to try and stop the response now from Everton. I'm assuming there's going to be one. Although I could be wrong, just won it back there pretty easily. Can we go up the pitch and try and get a second, maybe? Salah trying to run forward, but intercepted. Tosun, hits the bar. More the sort of post, I think, as well. Good chance, though, for Everton. Good response from them, but it's always the case when you score a goal. The team goes up the other end of the pitch and nearly does the same. Good chance here. Wijnaldum over to Tony. That's great play. Looking into the box for Mane. Off the post. For the exact same place as Tosun did up our end of the pitch, and we've done the exact same to them, but it's so close there. We just see that chance again, actually, there from Tosun. We've done the exact same ourselves, but we haven't quite managed to score, unfortunately. And out for a corner, so they must have got the last touch on that. John Henderson now going to deliver. Van Dijk's in there. Great run to the front post. It's 2-0. Doubled our lead on the stroke of half-time. Van Dijk always makes that run. He always looks a threat in that position. See it time and time again. Doesn't often, though, get the header. It's usually a flick on from that front post position, but this time he wins it at the front post and he scores 2-0. Very impressive stuff from us. We've looked the better team by far in this game. Everton not quite have enough quality to go forward as much as we have. But look at that, just beats a couple of men to it. He had 3 guys around him, beats them all. 2-0, Van Dijk scores again, and that's his first Premier League goal, so he must have scored another competition then. Half-time, 2-0, really good play in that first half, very impressed by this. Some of the passing towards the end of the first half as well. To initially create that chance where we got the corner from it, that was fantastic play from us going forward, and sort of using Salah, using Tierney, getting the fullbacks really high up the pitch. It's good to see, really good play, and deservedly 2-0 in front just at the break. Good chance, they pulled them back. I've had a slow start to the second half. It's really unfortunate as that, and they just not managed to defend it properly. Tosun turns, shoots and scores 2-1. I don't know if it's particularly deserved based on the first half performance, but like I say, it's been very slow to get going again in the second half, and so from that side of things, they've just capitalised on it. Again, they've not had that many chances themselves, but we just haven't looked bright enough in the start of the second half to be able to compete and be able to win that back in defence. Not good enough for us, but hopefully it'll wake us up to go forward again. Wijnaldum running through and gets us the 2-goal advantage back on his left foot, 3-1, and we put ourselves back in front by 2 goals. Wijnaldum with a great run once again, scoring on his left-hand side. Really good strike past the goalkeeper, just enough power to take it past him, and we've given ourselves the 2-goal advantage once again. 3-1 now. Good bit of play here as well, actually, from Firmino, passes it through. Tight angle, no one else to play it to, had to shoot, and we've scored. Not a bad response. Mane on the overlap here. Alexander-Arnold getting forward really well. Look for a cutback. Oh, no one quite was ready for it. Cutback maybe wasn't 100% perfect as well, but still a good enough ball, I think, for someone to get there. Salah turning really well into the back post. Great chance. Mane needed to throw himself at it. He didn't quite do it. And in the end, trying to go for a header, but should have tried to stick his leg out instead. And just in the end, goes out for a corner. So there must have been some sort of deflection. Henderson going to deliver. And Mane's in there. Oh, so was Van Dijk, but head of the way. Firmino into Mane. Oh, finds him as well. Mane! Oh, I wasn't even sure it was going to find him, to be honest. Don't know how it did. Should have done better, though. Could have ran further forward. Could have probably put it on his right foot. A lot of things I could have done. And we'll make some changes now as we head into the final 20 minutes. Okay, all 3 changes. Klein, Chamberlain and Woodburn all going to come on. We'll take off Alexander-Arnold, Chan and Henderson. Give those guys a rest. We've got another game against West Brom in a few days' time, so I want to try and keep as many of them as possible for that game. Klein coming on just literally to give him a bit of a run out for the final 20 minutes in this Merseyside derby. Let's see how we get on for the final 20 minutes. Let's try and add to our scoreline if we can and try and increase our lead by more. Salah, oh, it's a turning. That's good. Tierney still coming forward. Can we find a good cut back here? We can into Oxlade-Chamberlain. Oh, heavy touch. What's going on there? Woodburn now trying to do something, but again cleared. Yes, what a challenge. Balassi still has it though. Still a good chance. Oh, they've lost us here and they should score. Wow. How have they not done anything from that? Go on, Salah, over to Mane. Another chance for a break here. Mane trying to beat Gay if he can. Still going. Mane's looking for a pass across to Salah, hopefully here. Over to Salah. Oh, saved by Pickford. couldn't quite find anywhere but Pickford to kick it at, unfortunately. And still remains 3-1 and probably will finish 3-1 now as well, unless we can make another final chance. Salah looking into Firmino, he's going to try and turn and shoot. Easy save. That's it, 3-1 victory in the Merseyside derby, gets ourselves really good 3 points, obviously pushes us up back to second place again, ahead of Manchester City and just 2 points behind Tottenham. So yeah, very impressed with that performance once again, completely controlled it, dominated it for most of that match, and deservedly got ourselves the victory. On to this game now against West Brom. This is the team I'm going to go with. We have made some changes, in fact quite a few changes to be honest. Alisson starts in goal, Alexander-Arnold at right back still, Lovren, Delit, Robertson, Oxlade-Chamberlain, Henderson, Lallana, Salah, Firmino and Shaqiri all starting. So still a few changes. Probably should have started Klein thinking about it, but there you go. Alexander-Arnold starts once again against West Brom here. And let's see how we get on. Trying ourselves a victory. 30 minutes in at the moment. Still runs 0-0. Approaching half-time and it's still 0-0. But Shaqiri puts us in front. And we go into the second half 1-0 up. And hopefully now we can try and extend that lead if we can. Mane's come on for Salah, which is a bit of a strange change so early on. Mane doors our lead, so that was a good change in the end. 10 minutes to go. Looking to try and keep a clean sheet if we can. And we will do. Finishes 2-0, get ourselves a comfortable victory there. And obviously 3 points there against West Brom. That victory keeps us 2 points behind Tottenham, who keep on winning by the looks of it. So, yeah, unfortunately haven't quite managed to catch them up just yet. Man City, though, have dropped off a little bit. Having dropped quite a few points recently, because Chelsea and Leicester have overtaken them. Chelsea 3 points behind, as are Leicester. Game against Bournemouth to play up next. Looking forward to that game, actually. Should be a tough one. And these next run of fixtures, next 3 or 4 games are going to be very tough because they're all sort of 2 days apart, which is ridiculous, really. Especially when we only have 3 games next month at the moment, so don't know why they decided to do that. Woodburn, that deal for Bradford City, that's a strange loan deal and will never happen. We're going to reject that. No chance of Bradford City getting him. This week, Alexander-Arnold goes up to 76 overall. Fantastic news for us. No surprise, really, given the recent performances that he's had in game. Obviously been given a lot of game time recently, and hopefully that can continue. We probably will end up starting this game against Bournemouth as well. I'm going to do a poll in today's episode about what you think I should do about Chan. Now, he currently has a contract that runs out in 6 months, and let's have a look where it is. There it is. So he could well leave on a pre-contract agreement, or he could be given a new contract, whatever. But let me know your thoughts in the poll. We'll obviously have a few different options there for you to choose from. So click the right-hand corner, and I should hopefully, if I've remembered, have done a poll. If I've forgotten, then obviously just leave your comments in the comments section. Let me know what you think about him. Do I try and sign him up again, or do we just let his contract run out? Do we just hopefully try and sell him in January, whatever? I think the most likely thing to happen is that someone's going to come in and try and sign him on a free. So do we want that to happen? Do we want him still at the club? Those sort of questions need to be answered. I'll leave it down to you guys. As much as I do like Chan in game, I'm going to leave this one up to you. Let me know your thoughts in the poll and in the comments. Again, so the final game of today's episode against Bournemouth. This is the team I'm going to go with. Alisson starts in goal. Alexander-Arnold, Van Dijk, Matip and Tierney in defence. We've got Wijnaldum, Chan and Henderson in midfield with Salah, Firmino and Mane as our front three. Mane and Salah in the correct positions for this game as well. We'll see how it goes. This is the bench I've gone with as well. No striker on there because Session takes Danny Ings' place. And we'll see how he gets on against Bournemouth. If we win this game, we go top of the league because Tottenham have finally dropped points. I think they must have got a draw or something, maybe even lost, because if we do win this game, we go 35 points, 1 point in front of them. But yeah, it's going to be easier said than done. Bournemouth can be a good team, especially when we're playing away here. No idea what sort of performance really to expect. And I guess we will wait and see whether we are able to beat them. Tough match, potentially. Okay, here we go for this game against Bournemouth at the Vitality Stadium. Last match of today's episode. Let's try and end with another victory. Okay, we've not started very well. Dwayne Defoe literally just turns our defender and scores. I think, in fact, he turns both of our centre-backs there and just shoots and scores 3 minutes in. Easy as that, and a dog just running past there. Obviously on the advertisement boards. But yeah, so not the start that we were looking for there. We don't seem to win that challenge. They turn us too easy, get the ball into Defoe, and he just turns and shoots. Van Dijk and Matip between them don't do enough. Very strange start. Lose the match 1-0 to Bournemouth. This could be an interesting final game. Mane, oh, good strike actually, saved by Begovic. Shot out of nothing though, really. We've not had a great start to this game, obviously conceding and not looking particularly great in front of goal. Mane, switch it there to Salah, that's good. Salah going to try and come inside. He's been allowed to this time, still going here. Salah to shoot and just doesn't shoot quickly enough. What was going on there? It's okay, he just got a shot away and by that time it was blocked. Matip still looking for Salah. He's going to cross into the back post for Mane. He's going to find a cross. No, he's not. No, he's not. Oh no, what a save by Alisson. Keeps it at 1-0 for now. Still got to clear it away and it's not good enough at all defensively from us there. Bournemouth nearly doubling our lead. Off the post and saved by Alisson off the post as well. Terrible clearance on top of that. Pretty much sums up our first half, does that clearance there. it's not looking good. At the moment, we're at risk of Bournemouth doubling their lead and sort of running away with this game. Dominating the match at the moment, and yeah, so it could have been a tough match, and it seems like that's what we're going to get. Firmino with the pass there to Salah. Salah still has it, going to come inside on his left foot. It's blocked as ever. That's why I never play on the right-hand side. This is annoying. Henderson looking for a delivery. Just pick out Van Dijk or someone, please. Oh, Firmino instead, and Mane was trying to follow up. Couldn't manage it in the end, and we've passed it all the way back to Matip, of all players. Now going for a pass. Still might find Firmino. He's still looking for another pass, and again cleared away. Trying to be a bit too intricate there, but Wijnaldum comes out with it. He's going to shoot. Saved by Begovic. Salah trying to follow up, and does in fact keep it in, and again headed away. Salah has it still into that post. Wijnaldum, I'm pretty sure he's onside. Another save by Begovic. Can't be followed up. Oh, can we just get a goal before half-time, please? Still another chance, I think, because there's a corner. But I think the game's frozen. Even the game can't handle that many chances. Oh, no. Yeah, the game's just frozen. Great. Well then, that's a bizarre way to end the episode. Obviously we don't have enough time now to play the game against Bournemouth again, which is frustrating, so I'll have to push that back into next episode. But I don't know why it's just randomly frozen there, and then the game ended, just as we were getting a corner to pile on more pressure. Yeah, let's be gutted by that. I was enjoying the challenge against Bournemouth. I was hoping that we could get back in the game before half-time as well, but unfortunately, like I say, for some reason the game has frozen, and that will now be everything for today's episode. We'll just wait and see exactly what part it has saved at, hopefully. It's saved just before the Bournemouth game. So it has just saved before that game against Bournemouth, but unfortunately we obviously don't get the performance against Bournemouth either. We don't obviously have that footage carried over or anything like that. So bit of a shame that it's kind of had to end like this today's episode. But we'll have to play the game next time round, unfortunately. But like I say, we'll be the exact same team that we have out. We'll hopefully have the exact same sort of challenge against Bournemouth, try and defend a little better than that game. We'll play it next time round though. Apologies about that, nothing I could really do about it, and we've run out of time for this episode as well. So that's everything. Thank you all so much for watching. If we could try and hit 100 likes on today's episode, then I'd really appreciate it. Also, please go ahead, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already as well, and that'd be absolutely fantastic too. Don't forget to hit the bell button to get notified about when these videos get uploaded. And don't forget you can also follow me on Twitter at GameFaceHD and on Instagram at GameFaceHD as well, and that'd be absolutely great too, guys. All the links to that in the description below. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.